Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Argument Night. So, in today's video, I'm going to do a little fun topic: what your favorite AI model says about you. Let's get started. This is a video I've been wanting to make for a long time right now, and the reason is because frankly, I'm seeing a lot of AI models come out. Honestly, when I see my friends using these AI models for whatever reason, they might be using it for image generation, coding, or even their daily tasks, right, guys? So I just felt like it'll be good to make a video about this, and let's see if you guys agree or not with my takes. So let's get started with the biggest one. That'll be ChatGPT. If you're using ChatGPT in 2026, I'm sorry to break it to you, bro, but you're a normie. You're a normie at this point because you're not too advanced to use the other newer ones like Claude and Gemini or even DeepSeek. You're kind of just caught up in the space of just using ChatGPT for all your tasks. So you're an average guy, right? You don't do too much. You just kind of float around, casual guy. You're just casual, bro. You're just a chill guy. You're like not doing too much, but you're not doing too much, right? I think you're that type of guy. you're not. You're just the average run of the mill guy. Probably come from a medium sized town. You drive a pretty okay car. Going to an okay college, starting an okay degree. So that's my opinion on ChatGPT. It's probably the most normiest AI model out right now, right? We have 5.2, we have 5.4.1, 5.555. Like, bro, there's so many AI models at this point for GPT. Like, it needs to be given a break. Like, they just need to come up with better models, I feel like. I remember a couple days ago or a couple weeks ago where there was a newer version, right? And it switched from, I think, 4.1 to 5.2, and there was a huge uproar. People were actually disappointed with the quality of the newer one. And me too, because it became way less descriptive, it became way more robotic. And I know that's the entire point because it's an artificial intelligence, but it became less like an actual tool to be used and it became like a to-do list maker, if that makes sense. It wasn't something that I would see being structured well. And that's just my opinion on ChatGPT for now. Next is Claude. Now, if you're using Claude, the type of person you are now is a little bit more technical, you're more pragmatic, and you're like the person that's very logical and straightforward. You're a very efficient type of person, like the type of person that's like, according to my calculations, this will not work. That's the type of vibe that Claude gives off. Because Claude is like very straight to the point. Like when I talk to all these AI models, Claude will give you the most no BS answer. It'll also be rude to you as well. Like I had instances where Claude would low keys just like say derogatory terms to me, guys, if that makes sense. Of course, I'm no snitch, so I won't report him to the terms of services. I won't report him to to Anthropic, but Claude would low key just like be rude to me sometimes, guys. Whereas ChatGPT never said those types of words. Like Chat is always so supportive, but Claude will really just like argue with you sometimes. But the reality of the matter is that when it comes to coding, Claude is 10x better. It's like way better than ChatGPT, and I really don't think that ChatGPT is the best right now in terms of coding. If you haven't used Claude yet and you're a CS major, you're missing out. Like Claude is popping off on Twitter right now because of its insanely well adjusted coding styles. So that's my like opinion on Claude. I feel like it's very no nonsense. It's ready to deliver, and as soon as possible, it's very fast, in my opinion. If you use Claude, you're the type of person that talks like this. You form long sentences. I would say you're very insightful and also not afraid to kind of be rude sometimes. Like you're a very efficient person, like I mentioned earlier. Some people might call you rude, but no one can call you. I would say no one can call you like you're out of pocket. You're in pocket. All right, next model going to be talking about is Gemini, guys. Gemini, I would say is pretty quirky, like but a fun type of person. In the sense that when I think about it, like Google literally named their AI Nano Banana. Like let's be real over here, what kind of name is that? And it's for a reason. It's pretty catchy, like you can't even forget it. But at the same time, Gemini is very generous as well when it comes to explaining stuff, and it and when it comes to basically being the person to basically understand stuff from. I would always consider Gemini rather than those other two tools when it comes to like Googling stuff. Now, next model I'm going to be talking about is DeepSeek, right? So, do you guys remember when DeepSeek came out and the Microsoft stock really just went down like crazy because of its affiliation to OpenAI? DeepSeek was literally a side project from this Chinese firm and literally came out and it was in the media for a month or two. Guys, it even got to a point where my university sent out an announcement where it's prohibited the usage of DeepSeek on university Wi Fi due to its possible claims of stealing your data or whatnot. So that's insane for just some AI model to come out in like two months and get that much attention from the West is certainly a feat. So whenever I think about a person using DeepSeek, I would think that they're a rebel, bro. Like they don't care what you say about them. They're gonna get the job, whether you like it or not. You know, they don't care about consequences, repercussions, and they'll do whatever it takes to be the best, in my opinion. And that's the vibe I get from people using DeepSeek. Although DeepSeek kind of, I feel like just disappeared for a while. I don't really hear its mentions anywhere in the media nowadays. There was a moment in time where it was better than ChatGPT in coding, and it was insane just how well they did it. And that's just my opinion on DeepSeek. The last AI model I'm going to be talking about today with you guys is Perplexity. I would say, bro, I actually dislike Perplexity. I don't find it useful at all. I feel like they're trying to push Perplexity on everybody's, for you page on social media, and the marketing is at this point I think they're giving all their money to marketing, and it's not working. I'm seeing all these Perplexity UGC ads, and it doesn't incentivize me any way to basically download Perplexity on my iPhone at all, right? So Perplexity guys, I really have beef with them, bro. Like I literally had the comment browser on my laptop, and I'm gonna like delete it right now after this video. Actually, wait a minute. I think I already have it deleted. Yeah, I already have the comment browser deleted because it's so garbage, guys. I really don't like Perplexity at all. I'm seeing all these UGC ads, and none of them click. To be honest, like, what's Perplexity have going for them at this point? I'm not even gonna give a certain like vibe for this at all. I just don't like Perplexity at all. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video.